The countries in Europe are so different in terms of culture, language, in many other aspects as well. And we feel it's equally important to understand those cultural differences and speak those different languages. So we've found some great leaders of our regional portfolio. So we have one for France, one for Germany, one for Switzerland, one for the UK, one for Nordics, and one for the Southern European continent, to support them with whatever business material that is required in order to make the best decisions for the future. In order to do that in the best way possible, we gotta have people, portfolio managers, who know the local cultures. For us, it's important to have the business owners on board with those decisions, because we're a very decentralized organization. We want to keep them on board. We need to make sure that we have someone speaking the local language, understanding the local cultures, who can have the relevant discussions with those business leaders to make them understand why we think it's a good idea to do X, Y, or Z. That is a lot easier when you speak the language and understand the culture, because sometimes resistance can seem like resistance, but it can be based in cultural differences. Our regional approach, both in terms of understanding the culture, speaking the language, but also being in the geographic proximity of our companies, so that if you gotta meet in person to sit eye to eye and talk about a difficult subject, our portfolio managers can be there with a day-to-day notice, or maybe even within a few hours typically. We often talk about, before we make the decision to buy the business, how close are they to our portfolio managers, because we want to make sure that the portfolio manager can be there on short notice if the local leadership team needs support